The Monday Curse. It started on a Tuesday when Dr. Elena Vasquez first noticed the pattern. Her patient, Marcus Thompson, sat across from her describing the strangest phenomenon. Every Monday morning at exactly 6 a.m., the world turns black and white, he said, his voice steady but his hands trembling. It stays that way for exactly 24 hours. Then Tuesday morning, color returns like someone flipped a switch. Elena initially diagnosed it as a rare form of achromatopsia triggered by stress, but then more patients arrived with identical symptoms. By Thursday, her waiting room overflowed with people reporting the same Monday monochrome experience. Social media exploded with #Monday Blindness posts from around the globe. The phenomenon affected everyone simultaneously, regardless of time zones. When it was Monday somewhere, the entire planet saw in grayscale. Scientists scrambled for explanations. Religious leaders proclaimed divine intervention. Elena found herself appointed to head the Global Monday Phenomenon Task Force. 3 weeks into the crisis, Elena discovered something disturbing in the neurological scans. The affected brain regions weren't related to color vision at all. Instead, the hippocampus and temporal cortex showed unusual activity patterns on Mondays. These areas controlled memory and time perception, not sight. Working late one Sunday night, Elena noticed her laboratory equipment displaying strange readings. The electromagnetic field detectors showed massive energy spikes building toward midnight. As Monday approached, reality itself seemed to vibrate at a frequency human instruments could barely measure. At exactly 6 a.m. Monday, as the world drained of color, Elena experienced something unprecedented. For just a moment, she saw beyond the grayscale. In that brief instant, she glimpsed the true nature of Mondays. The world wasn't losing color, it was revealing its authentic form. Elena realized that humans had never been seeing reality correctly. Color vision was humanity's natural defense mechanism, an evolutionary adaptation that filtered out information the human mind couldn't process. But something was weakening that filter every Monday, allowing brief glimpses of existence as it truly was. The monochrome Mondays weren't a medical condition, they were humanity's gradual awakening to a higher dimensional reality that intersected Earth every 7 days. The beings who inhabited this parallel dimension had been trying to communicate for centuries, but human color perception made them invisible. Elena understood the terrifying truth. The Monday phenomenon was accelerating. Each week, the grayscale periods lasted slightly longer. Eventually, humanity would lose color vision permanently and see the world as these beings did. The question wasn't why Mondays had become monochrome, but whether humanity was ready to discover they weren't alone in the universe and that they'd been sharing their planet with invisible interdimensional entities who existed primarily on the wavelength humans perceived as the absence of color. As Tuesday's dawn approached and color began seeping back into the world, Elena made a decision that would change everything. Instead of fighting the phenomenon, she would help humanity prepare for the day when Monday's truth became permanent. The beings waiting in the grayscale weren't invaders, they were Earth's original inhabitants, patiently waiting for humans to evolve enough to see them. The irony struck her as the first hints of blue appeared in the morning sky. Humanity had spent so long searching for extraterrestrial life, never realizing they were surrounded by interdimensional beings who existed in the spaces between colors, visible only when human perception was stripped down to its most basic form.